Did you know that many dog owners overlook the clearest signs of a happy and healthy pup? Your furry friend might be telling you they're thriving, but if you don't recognize these signals, you could be missing something important. Today, we're breaking down 21 signs that show your dog is not just surviving but truly enjoying life. Some of these are obvious, but others, like numbers 7 and 14, will surprise you. One of these signs is directly linked to a longer, healthier life, and you'll want to catch it before it's too late. If your dog shows most of these, you're doing an amazing job. But if not, a few simple changes could make all the difference. Stay with me until the end because your dog's happiness might depend on it. Asterisk, every dog owner wants to know that their pup is truly happy and living their best life. But happiness isn't just about wagging tails and playful energy. There are subtle clues that most people miss. In this video, we're going through 21 signs that prove your dog is not only happy but also in great health. Some of these are easy to recognize, while others might completely change the way you understand your furry friend. If you notice all or most of these signs, congratulations, you're doing a fantastic job as a pet parent. But if not, don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and how to make simple adjustments that can help your dog feel even better. And trust me, there's one sign on this list that could mean your dog will live longer, so make sure you stick around. Asterisk. Excited tail wagging, but not too much. Asterisk, a wagging tail usually means a happy dog, right? Well, not always. While a loose, relaxed wag is a great sign of happiness, not all tail wags are created equal. It's the speed, height, and movement of the wag that really tell the story. A genuinely happy wag is loose, mid-level, and moves in big, sweeping motions, almost like your dog is waving at you. If you see this when you come home, when they greet a friend, or when they're playing, that's a great indicator that they feel safe, content, and excited in a good way. Some dogs even do a full body wiggle, where their tail wags so hard their whole backside moves with it. That's pure joy. But here's where it gets tricky. A stiff, high tail with a fast, rigid wag can actually mean tension or even aggression. Dogs that are on edge or trying to assert dominance will sometimes wag their tails in a quick, almost vibrating motion. If you see that, especially combined with a frozen stance or direct staring, your dog isn't happy, they're on alert. On the other hand, if the tail is tucked low with a slow, uncertain wag, it's more of a nervous reaction than a happy one. The key is looking at the whole picture. Is their body relaxed? Are their ears soft? Are their eyes gentle? A happy wag always comes with a loose, comfortable posture. So next time you see your dog's tail moving, pay attention to the details. It might be telling you more than you think. Asterisk. They maintain eye contact with you. Trust signal. Asterisk. Dogs communicate so much without ever saying a word, and one of the clearest signs of happiness is the way they look at you. If your dog holds soft, relaxed eye contact with you, that's a huge indicator that they trust you completely. This isn't just about staring. It's about connection. A happy dog will meet your gaze with calm eyes, no tension in their face, and sometimes even a little head tilt. That's their way of saying, I feel safe with you. In fact, research has shown that when a dog makes eye contact with their owner, it releases oxytocin, the same hormone that strengthens the bond between human parents and their babies. So, when your dog locks eyes with you in a relaxed, loving way, they're not just looking at you, they're emotionally bonding with you. Now, there's a difference between happy eye contact and uncomfortable staring. If your dog is stiff, their ears are pinned back, or they're giving you a hard, unblinking stare, that's not a sign of happiness. That's usually a sign of stress, uncertainty, or even a warning. Some dogs might also avoid eye contact altogether if they're feeling nervous or unsure. One of the best ways to encourage happy, trust-filled eye contact is through positive interactions. If your dog looks at you while you're petting them, talking to them, or just hanging out together, it's a good sign that they're comfortable in your presence. It's these little moments, those soft, loving glances, that show just how happy they truly are. So next time your dog looks up at you with those gentle eyes, know that they're not just seeing you, they're appreciating you. Asterisk. They lean against you, affection and bonding. Asterisk, when a dog leans into you, it's not just about getting comfortable. It's their way of showing trust and affection. Dogs are naturally protective of their personal space, so when they choose to press up against you, it means they feel completely safe in your presence. This is one of the strongest signs of emotional security and deep bonding. Some dogs will lean against your leg while you're standing, others will press their body into you when you sit down, and some will even rest their head on you like a pillow. It's their way of saying, I feel good when I'm close to you. This behavior is common in affectionate, well-socialized dogs, and it's a great reminder that your dog sees you as a source of comfort and protection. But it's not just about love, it's also a sign of confidence. A happy, well-adjusted dog doesn't feel the need to be on high alert. Instead, they relax into their humans because they know they're safe. You might notice this when you're watching TV, sitting at the park, or just standing around the house. They're not trying to invade your space, they're sharing it with you. Now, if your dog suddenly starts leaning on you more than usual, pay attention. Sometimes, dogs lean for emotional support if they're feeling anxious or uncertain. It's their silent way of saying they need reassurance. But most of the time, it's just a pure, simple sign of love. So, next time your dog leans in, don't move away, lean in too. It's one of the best ways they show how happy and connected they are with you. Asterisk. They bring you toys, not just playfulness, true happiness. Asterisk. When a dog brings you their favorite toy, it might seem like a simple invitation to play, but it's actually a lot more than that. This behavior is a strong sign of happiness, trust, and even a little bit of love. Dogs don't just give their toys to anyone. If they're bringing one to you, it means they see you as part of their pack and want to share something special with you. Some dogs do this because they want to interact with you. Play is a big part of a happy dog's life, and bringing you a toy is their way of saying, let's have fun together. But beyond that, there's also an instinct at play. In the wild, dogs share prized items, like food or objects they value, with those they trust. So, if your dog is proudly dropping their toy at your feet or nudging it toward you, they see you as someone important. You might also notice that your dog brings you their toy, but then doesn't necessarily want to play. That's another level of trust. It means they feel safe enough to give up something they love simply because they enjoy your presence. Some dogs even bring their human toys as a way of showing gratitude, almost like a little gift. If your dog does this, it's a great sign that they're emotionally fulfilled and see you as their safe place. So, whether they want to play or share something they love, they appreciate the gesture. It's their way of saying, I'm happy, and I want you to be part of it. Asterisk. Play bowing frequently. Invitation to play equals happiness. Asterisk. When a dog lowers their front legs, sticks there but in the air, and wags their tail, they're not just stretching, they're inviting you to have fun. This is called a play bow, and it's one of the clearest signs of a happy, well-adjusted dog. It's their way of saying, I feel good, I trust you, and I want to play. Dogs use the play bow to communicate with both humans and other dogs. It's an invitation, a signal that they're feeling joyful and ready for some fun. You'll often see it before they take off running, chasing a ball, or engaging in a little playful wrestling with another dog. But it's not just about excitement, it's also a sign that they feel completely at ease in their environment. Stressed or fearful dogs rarely engage in play bows because they're too focused on self-protection. What's even more interesting is that play bows aren't just about playing. Dogs also use them as a way to diffuse tension and show they mean no harm. If two dogs meet and one suddenly drops into a bow, it's like saying, hey, I'm friendly. Let's have some fun. It helps keep interactions positive and reinforces their social skills. If your dog does this with you often, take it as a compliment. It means they see you as someone safe and fun to be around. And the best way to respond? Engage with them. Grab their favorite toy, mimic their movement, or give them the attention they're looking for. Play is a huge part of a dog's happiness, and when they invite you into their world, it's one of the purest expressions of joy you'll ever see. Asterisk. Relaxed body posture. No stiffness equals no stress. Asterisk. A happy dog isn't just about wagging tails and playful energy. It's also in the way they carry themselves. When a dog is truly content, their whole body reflects it. Their muscles are loose, their movements are fluid, and there's no sign of stiffness or tension. You'll notice a happy dog moves with ease. They walk around the house calmly, stretch out comfortably when they rest, and their body language is open and relaxed. Even when they're excited, their energy feels bouncy and natural, not stiff or frantic. A tense body, on the other hand, is a red flag. If a dog is constantly rigid, with tight muscles and a stiff tail, it can mean they're anxious, uncertain, or even feeling unwell. Watch their ears, too. A happy dog's ears will be in a natural position, not pinned back in fear or standing too rigidly in alert mode. Their mouth is another clue. A relaxed dog may have a slightly open mouth, almost like a gentle smile, with no tension in their jaw. In contrast, a closed, tight mouth can indicate stress. One of the easiest ways to check for relaxation is when your dog lies down. A truly comfortable dog will sprawl out, exposing their belly or stretching their legs out without a care in the world. Dogs that curl up tightly all the time or keep their paws tucked under may not feel entirely at ease. Every dog has their own personality, but overall, a relaxed posture means a happy, secure pup. If your dog's body language is loose, confident, and at ease around you, that's a sure sign they feel safe, loved, and happy in their environment. Asterisk. Healthy sleeping habits. Deep sleep equals security and comfort. Asterisk. A dog that sleeps well is a dog that feels safe. Just like humans, dogs need good quality rest to stay happy and healthy. When a dog is truly content, they can fully relax, drift into deep sleep, and even dream. Those little twitches, soft barks, or tail flicks mean they're in REM sleep, the most restorative stage of rest. One of the biggest signs of a happy dog is their sleeping position. A relaxed dog will stretch out, sprawl on their side, or even sleep on their back with their belly exposed. That's a huge indicator of trust because the belly is a vulnerable area. A dog that sleeps like this feels completely secure in their environment. On the other hand, if a dog is constantly sleeping curled up in a tight ball or always keeping their legs tucked underneath them, it could mean they're still adjusting to their surroundings or doesn't feel entirely at ease. Another clue is how easily they fall asleep. Happy dogs don't stay restless or wake up at every little noise. If your dog can settle down quickly and sleep soundly through the night, that's a great sign that they feel comfortable in their home. However, if they're constantly shifting, getting up, or pacing at night, something might be off. It could be discomfort, anxiety, or even an underlying health issue. A well-rested dog is a happy dog. If they're getting enough sleep, waking up refreshed, and choosing to snooze near you, take it as a compliment. It means they trust you, feel safe, and know they're in a place where they can truly rest. That's one of the best signs of a healthy, happy pup. Asterisk. They listen and respond to you. Strong bond indicator. Asterisk. A happy dog isn't just one that runs around with excitement. It's one that genuinely pays attention to you. When a dog listens and responds to your voice, your movements, or even just your presence, it shows they're engaged, comfortable, and deeply connected to you. A content dog will perk up when they hear their name, tilt their head when you talk, or come over when you call them, not out of fear, but because they recognize you as someone important in their life. They want to interact, even if it's just lifting their head when they hear your footsteps. This kind of attentiveness is a strong indicator that they feel safe and trust you. On the flip side, if a dog is constantly ignoring commands, walking away when you call, or showing little interest in engaging with you, it might not just be stubbornness. It could be a sign of stress, discomfort, or a lack of bond. Of course, some breeds are more independent than others, but even the most self-reliant dogs will acknowledge and respond to their favorite humans. Watch for small moments of interaction. Does your dog check in with you during a walk? Do they naturally follow you from room to room? Do their ears flick in your direction when you speak? These little behaviors say a lot about how happy and connected they feel. A dog that listens, responds, and willingly engages isn't just well-trained. They're emotionally fulfilled and genuinely happy in their home and with their human. Asterisk. They enjoy belly rubs, a sign of total trust. Asterisk. When a dog rolls over and exposes their belly, it's one of the clearest signs that they feel completely safe and happy. That part of their body is vulnerable, and they wouldn't show it unless they trusted you. If your dog not only rolls over but also eagerly accepts belly rubs, that's an even stronger sign that they're relaxed, comfortable, and enjoying life. Some dogs will flop onto their backs with their legs in the air, almost demanding attention. This isn't just a request for scratches, it's a display of confidence and emotional security. They're saying, "I trust you enough to let my guard down." You'll often see this when they're playing, relaxing, or just hanging out with their favorite humans. Now, it's important to remember that not all dogs enjoy belly rubs, and that's okay. Some prefer other forms of affection, like head pats or ear scratches. But if your dog frequently rolls onto their back in your presence, even if they don't necessarily want a rub, it's still a great sign of happiness and trust. One thing to watch for is the difference between a relaxed belly-up pose and a submissive one. If a dog rolls onto their back but looks stiff, tucks their tail, or avoids eye contact, they might be feeling nervous rather than playful. But when a dog sprawls out, wags their tail, or nudges you for attention, that's a pure expression of joy. So, if your dog happily flips over and welcomes belly rubs, take it as a huge compliment. They feel safe, they trust you, and at that moment, they're completely content. Asterisk. They smile, relaxed mouth, slight open jaw, soft eyes. Asterisk. Dogs may not smile the way humans do, but a happy dog has an unmistakable look. A relaxed, slightly open mouth, soft eyes, and a loose, comfortable expression are all signs that your dog is feeling good. This isn't just about their lips curling up, it's about their entire face being at ease. When a dog is happy, its mouth often rests slightly open, and its tongue is visible, but not panting heavily. Their eyes will be soft, sometimes even squinting a little, which is the canine equivalent of a contented expression. Their ears will also be in a natural position, not pinned back in fear or standing stiffly in alert mode. A truly happy dog has a face that looks peaceful and free of tension. On the other hand, a tight mouth, a furrowed brow, or wide eyes with the whites showing can signal stress or discomfort. If the corners of their mouth are pulled back tightly or they seem overly focused on their surroundings, they might be feeling anxious rather than happy. This is why it's important to look at the full picture, not just whether they're showing their teeth. You might also notice that when your dog is in a playful or joyful mood, its whole body moves along with its expression. A wagging tail, relaxed posture, and that signature open-mouthed look all come together to show that they're enjoying the moment. Next time your dog gives you that soft, happy expression, take a second to appreciate it. That's their way of telling you they feel good, they feel safe, and most importantly, they feel happy to be with you. Asterisk. Shiny, smooth coat, no excessive shedding or bald spots. Asterisk. A happy, healthy dog doesn't just act the part, they look it too. One of the clearest signs that your dog is thriving is the condition of their coat. When a dog is well-nourished, stress-free, and properly cared for, their fur is shiny, smooth, and soft to the touch. It's a reflection of what's going on inside their body. A dull, dry coat, excessive shedding, or bald patches can sometimes be a sign of an underlying issue. Poor nutrition, stress, or even allergies can all take a toll on your dog's skin and fur. That's why it's important to pay attention to any changes. If your dog's coat suddenly loses its luster or they start scratching more than usual, it could be their way of telling you something isn't right. A well-balanced diet rich in high-quality proteins and healthy fats plays a huge role in keeping their coat in top condition. Omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, often found in fish oils, can work wonders in keeping their fur soft and their skin healthy. Regular grooming also helps distribute natural oils, which keeps their coat looking its best. But beyond diet and grooming, a shiny coat is often the result of an overall happy and stress-free life. Dogs that get enough exercise, mental stimulation, and love from their humans tend to have healthier coats. It's just another way their body reflects their emotional well-being. So, if your dog's coat looks and feels great, take it as a sign that you're doing something right. A healthy coat means a healthy, happy dog, and that's exactly what every pet parent wants. Asterisk. Wet nose, not too dry, not too runny. Asterisk. A dog's nose is one of the best indicators of their overall health and happiness. While it's a common myth that a dry nose automatically means a dog is sick, the truth is a healthy, happy dog will generally have a moist, cool nose, just not excessively wet or overly dry for long periods. A wet nose helps dogs regulate their body temperature and enhances their sense of smell, which is their most powerful way of experiencing the world. A dog that's feeling good will naturally lick their nose throughout the day, keeping it moist and functioning properly. If their nose is slightly cool and damp when you touch it, that's usually a great sign that they're in good shape. That said, noses can change depending on the weather, hydration, and even sleep. If your dog just woke up, their nose might be a little dry, which is completely normal. But if it stays dry, cracked, or flaky for long periods, it could indicate dehydration, allergies, or another underlying issue. On the other hand, if their nose is excessively runny, especially with thick discharge, that could be a sign of illness. A happy, healthy dog will have a nose that stays in balance. Moist but not dripping, cool but not icy, and never crusty or cracked. When paired with good energy levels, a strong appetite, and bright eyes, a well-conditioned nose is just another way your dog shows they're thriving. So, while it's not the only thing to watch for, a healthy nose is definitely a good sign that your pup is feeling great. Asterisk. Healthy weight and energy levels, not underweight or sluggish. Asterisk. A happy dog is an active dog, but more importantly, they maintain a healthy weight that matches their size and breed. When a dog is at its ideal weight, it has natural energy about it, not overly hyper but not sluggish either. They're eager for walks, ready to play, and have the stamina to enjoy their daily activities without tiring too quickly. One of the best ways to tell if your dog is in great shape is by checking their body condition. You should be able to feel their ribs under a thin layer of fat but not see them sticking out. Their waist should be slightly defined, and their body should look balanced, not too round, not too bony. If a dog is overweight, they might struggle with movement, breathe heavily after light activity, or be less interested in playtime. On the other hand, if they're too thin, they may lack energy, seem weaker, or show visible bones, which could be a sign of malnutrition or underlying health issues. A dog at a healthy weight moves with ease. They get excited when it's time for a walk, they run with a natural rhythm, and they recover quickly after play. They don't spend excessive amounts of time lying around unless it's their normal rest time. And when they do settle down, they do so in a way that looks comfortable rather than exhausted. Weight and energy levels are some of the biggest indicators of overall well-being. A well-fed, well-exercised dog with balanced energy levels is almost always a happy dog. If your pup is maintaining their ideal weight and staying active in a natural way, it's a great sign that they're feeling good inside and out. Asterisk. Clean, clear eyes, no excessive discharge or cloudiness. Asterisk. A dog's eyes say a lot about how they're feeling. Bright, clear eyes with no excessive discharge or redness are a strong indicator of good health and happiness. When a dog is thriving, their eyes are full of life. They're alert, expressive, and have that unmistakable sparkle that shows they're engaged with the world around them. A healthy dog will use its eyes to communicate, whether it's looking at you with excitement, curiosity, or even that soft, affectionate gaze that tells you it trusts you. Their eyes should be free of cloudiness, heavy tearing, or yellowish gunk. A little bit of discharge in the morning is normal, just like humans get sleep in their eyes. Still, if you're constantly wiping away buildup or noticing swelling, it could be a sign of irritation, allergies, or something more serious. Another thing to pay attention to is whether your dog blinks comfortably. Happy dogs blink naturally and often, especially during calm moments. A dog that's squinting a lot, pawing at their eyes, or keeping one eye partially closed might be experiencing discomfort. Red or bloodshot eyes can also indicate stress, fatigue, or even dehydration. A good way to check their eye health is to take them into natural light. Their pupils should respond properly, adjusting to brightness without staying too large or too small. If their eyes are consistently clear, moist, and full of life, that's a great sign that they're feeling good. A dog that's happy and healthy sees the world with bright, focused eyes, and when they look at you with that loving expression, you know they feel completely at ease. Asterisk. No bad breath, a sign of good dental health. Asterisk. A happy, healthy dog isn't just about wagging tails and playful energy. It's also about what's going on inside their mouth. Fresh breath, or at least a lack of foul odor, is a strong indicator that a dog's teeth and gums are in good shape. Good dental health plays a huge role in overall well-being, and when a dog's mouth is healthy, it means they're feeling good from the inside out. A slight doggy smell is normal, but if your pup's breath is consistently strong, sour, or rotten smelling, that's a sign something isn't right. Bad breath can be caused by plaque buildup, gum disease, or even internal health issues. Bacteria in the mouth don't just stay there. If left untreated, they can enter the bloodstream and affect the heart, liver, and kidneys. That's why keeping an eye, or a nose, on your dog's breath is so important. A happy, healthy dog will have pink gums, clean teeth without excessive yellowing, and little to no buildup around the gum line. They'll eat comfortably, chew on toys without hesitation, and won't show signs of mouth pain like excessive drooling, pawing at their face, or avoiding hard food. Regular dental care, whether it's brushing, dental treats, or vet checkups, helps maintain a fresh, healthy mouth. When a dog's breath isn't overpowering, and they show no signs of discomfort while eating or playing, it's a great sign that they're feeling good. Oral health is often overlooked, but it plays a big role in a dog's happiness. A fresh mouth means a healthier, more comfortable dog, and that's something every pet parent wants. Asterisk. No excessive licking or itching, no allergies or discomfort. Asterisk. A happy dog isn't constantly scratching, biting at their skin, or licking their paws obsessively. While it's normal for dogs to groom themselves or give an occasional scratch, excessive licking or itching is often a sign of discomfort. A dog that feels good in their own skin won't be constantly trying to relieve irritation. Healthy skin and a well-maintained coat mean your dog is free from allergies, infections, or parasites that can cause constant scratching. If your dog spends more time licking their paws than playing or relaxing, it could be due to environmental allergies, dry skin, or even stress. Dogs also tend to chew at their paws if they're experiencing irritation from grass, cleaning chemicals, or even certain foods. Another thing to watch for is frequent ear scratching or head shaking. If a dog is always pawing at their ears or rubbing their head against furniture, there might be an underlying issue like an ear infection or mites. A content and healthy dog doesn't need to scratch or lick to feel comfortable constantly. Their coat will be smooth, their skin won't be red or flaky, and they'll be able to focus on playing, relaxing, and interacting with you rather than soothing an itch. Regular grooming, a balanced diet, and keeping an eye out for sudden changes in behavior can help prevent these issues. If your dog rarely scratches and isn't overly focused on licking themselves, it's a great sign that their skin, coat, and overall health are in great shape. A comfortable dog is a happy dog, and when they're itch-free and relaxed, it shows in the way they carry themselves. Asterisk. Balanced eating habits, not too greedy, not too picky. Asterisk. A happy, healthy dog has a good relationship with food. They get excited at mealtime, eat at a steady pace, and don't seem overly frantic or completely uninterested in their food. Eating is one of the biggest indicators of how a dog is feeling, both physically and emotionally. A well-balanced dog will approach their bowl with enthusiasm but won't act like they haven't eaten in days. They'll chew their food properly instead of gulping it down in seconds, and they won't constantly beg for food outside of mealtimes. On the other hand, if a dog is always acting like they're starving, it could mean they're not getting the right nutrition, they have a medical issue, or they're just eating out of boredom. At the same time, a dog that suddenly loses interest in food might not be feeling their best. A happy dog should eat regularly without much fuss. If they start turning their nose up at food they usually love, it could be a sign of stress, dental pain, or an underlying health issue. While some dogs can be naturally picky, a consistent appetite is a good sign of overall well-being. Another thing to watch for is how they react to threats. A happy dog enjoys a good reward but doesn't obsess over food to the point of being anxious. They eat when they're hungry, stop when they're full, and show excitement without desperation. If your dog has a stable appetite, finishes their meals without rushing or hesitation, and maintains a healthy weight, it's a great sign that they're feeling good inside and out. Asterisk. Excited but controlled greetings, not overly anxious. Asterisk. A happy dog is always excited to see their favorite people, but there's a difference between joyful enthusiasm and nervous overexcitement. A well-balanced, content dog greets you with wagging tails, bright eyes, and a little bounce in their step, but they don't completely lose control or become frantic. When a dog is happy and secure, their greetings are full of warmth but not desperation. They might bring you a toy, wag their tail at a steady rhythm, or nuzzle into you as a way of saying, "I missed you, and I'm glad you're back." They don't jump uncontrollably, scratch at you, or whine excessively. Those behaviors can sometimes be signs of separation anxiety rather than happiness. A dog that is too frantic or panicked when you return may be struggling with stress rather than simply being excited. Please pay attention to how they react after the initial excitement. A happy dog settles down fairly quickly once they've had their moment of excitement. They don't stay in a state of hyperactivity for too long because they trust that you're back and everything is okay. If a dog struggles to calm down even minutes after you arrive, it may mean they're feeling insecure when left alone. The best way to encourage balanced greetings is to reward calm behavior. A dog that can greet you with controlled enthusiasm shows confidence, trust, and emotional stability. Their excitement is genuine, but they don't feel the need to beg for attention. If your dog meets you with happy eyes, a relaxed tail wag, and an eagerness to be near you without overwhelming energy, it's a clear sign they feel good and trust that you'll always come back. Asterisk. No destructive behavior, no chewing furniture or shoes. Asterisk. A happy, well-adjusted dog doesn't feel the need to destroy things around the house. When a dog is content, it has healthy outlets for energy and doesn't resort to chewing up furniture or shoes or tearing apart pillows out of frustration. Destructive behavior is often a sign of boredom, stress, or excess energy that hasn't been properly used. A dog that is getting enough physical exercise and mental stimulation won't feel the urge to seek out destruction. They'll be able to relax when left alone, play with their toys rather than household objects, and generally feel at ease in their environment. If a dog is constantly tearing things up, chewing obsessively, or digging where they shouldn't, it's usually a sign that they need more stimulation or that they're experiencing some level of stress. Another sign of a well-balanced, happy dog is that they engage with toys appropriately. They might chew on a bone, toss around a stuffed toy, or enjoy a puzzle feeder, but they aren't ripping things apart out of frustration. They know how to entertain themselves in a way that isn't destructive. If they do chew on something they shouldn't, it's usually an occasional mistake rather than a daily habit. Dogs that feel secure don't act out in ways that cause damage. They understand boundaries, they have outlets for their energy, and they feel comfortable enough to relax when nothing exciting is happening. If your dog can be left alone without causing chaos, and if they choose appropriate ways to play, it's a strong sign that they're feeling happy, safe, and fulfilled. Asterisk. They like socializing with other dogs, or at least don't react aggressively. Asterisk. A happy, well-balanced dog doesn't just enjoy time with their human, they also handle social interactions with other dogs healthily. While not every dog is super playful or outgoing, a happy dog is at least comfortable being around other dogs without showing excessive fear, stress, or aggression. Some dogs love to play, run, and wrestle with their canine friends, while others prefer to observe from a distance. Both are perfectly fine as long as they remain calm and relaxed in social settings. A happy dog might wag their tail, do a playful bow, or engage in gentle sniffing when meeting another dog. These are signs of confidence and emotional stability. On the other hand, a dog that constantly growls, barks aggressively, or tries to avoid other dogs altogether may feel anxious or unsure. While some dogs are naturally more independent and prefer human companionship over canine interactions, they should still be able to coexist without extreme stress. A content dog can walk past another dog on the street without losing control, even if they aren't interested in saying hello. Socialization is an important part of a dog's emotional well-being. Dogs that have positive experiences with others, whether it's playing at the park, living with a furry sibling, or just greeting a neighbor's dog on a walk, tend to be more confident and at ease. If your dog can be around others without excessive tension or fear, that's a strong sign they feel secure and happy in their world. Asterisk. They sleep near you, a sign of deep emotional bonding. Asterisk. One of the strongest signs that your dog is truly happy and deeply connected to you is where they choose to sleep. When a dog willingly curls up near you, rests at your feet, or even prefers to sleep in the same room, it's not just about comfort, it's about trust. Dogs are naturally pack animals, and in the wild, they sleep close to those they feel safest with. If your dog chooses to be near you at night or even during naps throughout the day, it's a clear indication that they see you as their trusted companion. They feel secure in your presence, knowing that they can relax without having to be on high alert. Some dogs prefer to snuggle right up next to their humans, while others want to be nearby, whether it's on the floor next to the bed or in a corner of the same room. Even if they don't sleep right beside you, the fact that they choose to stay close instead of isolating themselves means they feel emotionally bonded and safe. On the other hand, if a dog consistently sleeps in a separate room, hides away, or avoids sleeping near people, it could be a sign that they're feeling anxious, unwell, or just not fully comfortable in their environment. Dogs that are truly happy and secure will seek out connection, even in their most vulnerable moments, like sleep. So, if your dog follows you to bed, rests their head on your feet, or chooses to nap in the same space as you, take it as one of the strongest signs of trust and happiness. They feel completely at ease with you, and that's one of the greatest compliments a dog can give. Asterisk. Asterisk, if your dog shows most of these signs, congratulations. You're doing an amazing job as a pet parent, and your pup is not just surviving, they're thriving. A happy and healthy dog isn't just about wagging tails and playful energy. It's about the little things, the relaxed body language, the way they look at you with trust, how they sleep peacefully, eat well, and enjoy their life by your side. But if you don't recognize some of these signs in your dog, don't stress. Every dog is different, and happiness isn't measured in just one way. The good news is that small changes can make a huge difference. Maybe it's adjusting their diet to improve their coat and energy levels, adding more playtime and mental stimulation to keep them engaged, or simply spending more time bonding to strengthen your connection. Dogs are incredibly responsive, and with just a little extra effort, you can bring out even more happiness in them. What matters most is that you're paying attention and that you care enough to learn and improve their life in every way possible. That alone makes you an incredible dog owner. Keep showing up for them, keep loving them, and they'll keep showing you, in their own ways, just how happy and grateful they are to have you. Your dog's happiness starts with you, and the fact that you're here means you're already on the right path. Asterisk. Asterisk, now that we've gone through all 21 signs of a happy and healthy dog, I want to hear from you. Which of these signs does your dog show the most? Do they love bringing you their favorite toy, leaning into you for comfort, or maybe they sleep right by your side? Let's compare them in the comments. I'd love to know which ones stood out to you. And if you want to dive even deeper into understanding your dog, don't stop here. Your pup's sleeping position actually reveals a lot about their emotions and health. Want to know what it means when they sleep curled up, sprawled out, or even on their back with their paws in the air? Click the video on your screen now and find out what your dog's sleeping position says about them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.